Team Falcons have made a huge mark on the Dota landscape in the relatively short time that they have been around. And of course, a major part of that has been Cr1t, who is now joining me to talk about the upcoming Wallachia event. I mean, Cr1t, firstly, how are you doing and excited for this event?
Yeah, doing pretty good. It's been we've been on the road for a little bit, but it's nice to be back here.
Absolutely. So of course, you talk about being on the road and rally and everything. What was that event like for you? And especially because you were playing with Quinn, right? So a little bit different. How was that?
I played with him before as a stand-in, so I knew kind of what to expect. But I think it was a good time. It gave us a little bit of perspective too, and I think for him as well. So I think it was just overall it's a pretty good experience for everyone. Obviously, result wasn't the best, but I think nowadays like all the top 6 teams can kind of beat each other, and we just ended up getting the short end of the stick, which is fine.
Last year was like not really the same. You guys were just dominating everybody, constantly getting first place finishes. Looking back, what was the kind of key to your success back then?
I think, honestly, a big part of it was that all the other teams kind of sucked. Like there was not really any good teams last year until like Riyadh and TI. And I think this year it's a lot more competitive. Like I think all the teams are quite good, like proper teams with good structure, and it just means that it's not as easy to win tournaments. I think we also dropped a little bit in our own level, but I think we have to get used to the fact that there's multiple teams that we have to beat, and last year was kind of like there was not that much competition for us. And this year, we kind of just have to find ourselves again and get back into what we had last year, and I think that's kind of what we're striving for.
You're one of the few teams which didn't really take a break after Riyadh and the International, right? You just got straight back into it. So how do you manage like burnout and keeping your head in the game for that long? It's
a very individual thing, I think, as well. Like most people, it's easier when you're old because you've been through it so many times. You kind of know yourself, like when to pace yourself in terms of, like if you have a busy schedule and you don't have time to take off, like you just kind of pace yourself. Maybe you play 2 pubs less a day, and then like you pace yourself like that. I think we have a lot of individual responsibility with that, especially because we want to compete in all the tournaments that we can. I wouldn't say burnout is really a problem for us. Like most of the time, it's been pretty chill. Like I think we are good at just wanting to play, and if there's like a slight burnout or like somebody's feeling it, like they'll just pace themselves, and I think it works well for us. And
I wanted to get into sort of the heroes a bit as well, because you seem to really like the newer heroes. You played tons of Hoodwink and Muerta. You played on quite a lot of Ringmaster now as well. So what do you think of that hero, and do you think you're going to be kind of, at least in his current state, adding him to your kind of most played?
It's interesting for me because all these heroes on release, I was not really like conceptually like a big fan of them, but now it's like most of the heroes that I play. So I'm not sure how it works like that, but I enjoy playing all these heroes now, and I think Ringmaster was especially a hero that I didn't like. Like I think he was very clunky for me on release, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna want to play this hero, but now I can kind of find the pleasure in it.
And what do you like doing as Ringmaster the most? What's the most satisfying moments of a Ringmaster game?
I think for me the biggest thing is just I like how you play with the box. Like I think it's a pretty unique spell, and I think just I like having save spells on my hero. Like I like playing Shadow Demon as well, and I think it's very similar in that department. And then I think just the way the ult and the whip work it's fun. Like it's pretty high skill to land it, and I think there's a lot of different things you can do. So it's pretty enjoyable.
All right. Well, finally then, what are you looking to achieve here at Wallachia?
That's a good question. We always, when we go into a tournament, we want to win. I think we had a good tournament in Rally in terms of like growth as a team. This tournament, I think we are trying to see where we can get to. We're still not in the best shape, and obviously we need to get back into shape with Malrine because he was not with us in Rally. So I think for the group stage, we just kind of have to find our groove, and then depending on how that goes, like I think we have a good chance of going into. We could go deep in the playoff, but it just depends, how the group stage and the early start of the playoff looks for us, because we kind of got to get into it again.
All right, excellent stuff. Cr1t, thank you very much for going to talk to me, and good luck at the tournament.
Thank you.